way, but the only thing I have to do different is, for the turk, is I'm going, as he's falling, or you see I'm lifting this leg, I'm just stepping through. Right, with the side leg, and hook, and then elevating. And most of the time he's going belly down. He's gonna try to belly down, but now I have this hook, and now I can work to start turning it. With either cross face, or I have this claw, right, and this leg is really important. So just get used to stepping in between first, and I'll go over more like the finishing with it, like getting them on their back. Driving to your right, just right, your left leg is stepping and hooking out. That leg is on the ground, yeah. Just you're not really in a great position, and you really need to understand like your attack here. If you're not like this, see how my hips are away. Keep them. Just keep this position like that rock. Just stay here for that. But you can do both. Go again, man. He's at this level, so I gotta kind of pull, right? Really just, like I said, mess with his back. Like get him uncomfortable, pull, right? I'm pulling him forward. Eventually, he'll come up a little bit and now. Give me all that space, so just drop it underneath. And if he stays down there, I'm just gonna keep pushing his head down. Pull. If he stays down, I'm pulling his head down, and now he's now in front of him. Yeah, pull a little bit, pull, go back there, and then here, just pull, push, he pushes back, and I'm dropping. If I take a split step, then yeah, it's moving a little. Just your outside foot. Just your outside. Just your left foot moves. And your right hand drops. Yes. Much quicker and I. No. You ended up like this. Alright, see my back is not sure. You're a little bit bent, it's fine, but you were like, you're both on the ground. Yeah, that was it. And then you take it back. Alright, the only thing that's doing is keeping his legs square. If you think about it, if you want to put somebody on their back, their hips have to be facing the sky. So let's go on the side there. Right? I can't twist his upper body so much that he's exposed and have his hips flat at the same time. It's just never going to happen. They either have to be like at 90 degrees, and here maybe I'll get back, maybe not. But once his hips are facing the sky, see now he's going to have a hard time twisting. Right? If I can keep both of his hips flat in that, he's going to have a hard time. Okay, just go and turn off your back. Alright, it's going to be hard for him to just turn and get out of criteria. So get the turk, get the leg between like that. Oh, you're left. Get the turk. Right, so I need to keep my knee like all the way up in between his legs the whole time. His goal, his way he's going to get out of his turk is going forward. Right, and you see my knee is above his. If he crawls forward and my knee goes below his knees, he's going to be able to get this leg through, and now he sees flat. So, when we're in the turk, everyone thinks, or a lot of people are taught at first that all you have to do is elevate this leg. And that's important, right? But again, if he curls forward, I can have this elevated all day. If he gets his right knee back in, he's going to his stomach. So, two things we can do. Again, like I said, I'm just driving this knee this way. Even more important than lifting is keeping this knee all the way up, like I said, in between. And then the second thing I can do is just find some way to stop him from moving forward. Because like I said, he crawls forward, he clears his knee line, and he gets that knee inside. Come back. So the knee's on the inside. I'm driving this knee into him the whole time. But like I said, this guy's really good. He's going to be crawling forward. It's going to be hard for me to just follow him. I need to like either get a claw here, or I can go over the top, and I'm just putting my hand like on his shoulder. And I'm trying to crawl forward. Like I'm keeping him this way. Right? My right hand and my left knee, the turk knee, are like trying to touch each other. Obviously, his body's in the way. They're never going to touch each other. But again, I'm driving my left knee this way and my right hand down this way. Right? And now I'm stopping his whole torso from moving forward or backwards. So go to crawl forward. Right? He can't really crawl forward. He can't get his knee line in. This knee inside because I'm blocking with my hip. Right? So again, just for the purpose of showing you guys, I'm going to stay there on the mat. So we're driving, right? I'm lifting this leg. As soon as there's enough space, as soon as his knee clears mine, I step it in. Right, and we hook. Right, and then as soon as we're on the ground, like I said, this knee needs to be as high up in his butt as possible. And now this hand needs to start fighting to control, like I said, the shoulder here, or maybe he almost bellied out already. And over the top here, now I can control the shoulder. Right, we gotta be careful going across the throat. It can be across the throat as long as I don't start like choking him here. If it's on the throat, it's alright. It really depends on the ref. It depends on the ref, but most of the time you should be fine, like just like keeping your forearm correctly. So yeah, work the same takedown, right? Everything else the same, except now once we get here, now the bottom guy, all I want you to do is crawl forward. Don't even worry about getting off your back too much. I just want you guys to practice keeping like I said, their torso like in one spot. If he can start going this way, he's gonna get his knee in, and now he's out. Go back. Now after we control this position, after I kind of cook him here a little bit, and again I keep my knee really high, I keep his shoulder where it is. Now we can start worrying about elevating, right, and kind of using our shoulders and depending where this hand is to turn and get back once and get it in. So same thing. Relax right here. The only time you give like okay resistance right now, defensive guy, only when we get to the ground now. Oh, again, like 70% crawl forward. That's it. Don't even worry about getting off your back too much. Crawl forward. So drive, step the left leg in. Right, drop your left hip. Just pause for a second. Drop your left hip, which you are. Right, again, you have it hooked. It's not that important. Like your left foot, you see that's in the air. Doesn't need to be. Like you don't need to figure for that. Just drive your left knee into him. Drive your left knee into him, yeah. Drop your left hip, and then again, now your right hand blocking his shoulder. Either over or under the arm, doesn't matter. Again, your left knee and your right hand are just compressing, trying to keep the middle of his body in the same spot. So like I said, don't worry about your left foot being in the air. Alright, just drive your knee forward. Yeah, good. And now, Aiden, just crawl. Try to crawl forward. Get your right knee like on his hip, like in between his legs. Yeah, good. So you'll be there for maybe 3 to 5 seconds, like just trying to stop him from initially crawling forward. Once he realizes, all right, I'm not crawling forward anymore, he's gonna kind of have to go to something else. So he'll start turning away, like the opposite way, and now this is where we can start going for the pin, but I'll show you guys that. Do this a few more times, just like I said. Your feet from moving. Now you can be balanced. Just drive. Right? If you keep your feet moving, you can't keep it balanced. And just drive through. Turn. Left knee up. Turn to your right in just so you can try and crawl forward. I love that wall. So you see, you're sprawling right now. No. Look at your left knee. It's like by his knees. He's going to be able to get his right knee inside. Like I said, drive your left knee into him, into the middle of his legs, and then your right hand is stopping him from crawling forward. Stay up like in your base. Drive your left knee. Just crawl forward. Don't worry about getting back. Crawl forward. Crawl forward. Left knee up into him. Your left knee's facing the wall right now. He's like facing into him. Yeah. And then your right hand is down. So let him get to his side. Yeah. This is where I want you guys working right now. Again, Aiden, just don't let him crawl forward. Drive that left knee forward, drive your right hand back towards me. And again, it doesn't have to be underneath. You can just get there or over the top. You can literally just, no, not on his face. Like just grab this. Yeah, that stops him from moving forward, go across. Same exact grip on his trap. Yeah, that stops him from going forward too. Just something, yeah. There you go. And now you can't go anywhere. Now, okay, now we can transition to the pin, because you can't crawl forward. Okay. All these things separately. Right, I learned how to shoot a double leg. Right? I learned how to finish double leg. I learned how to do the turk. I learned how to do the pin. Right, but if we don't transition at the right time, or we don't kind of take our time, there's a lot of shit, but like take our time in some positions, like when we have the turk, I can't rush to get the pin. Right? Or some positions we need to rush through it, like in the double leg here. I'm not gonna hang out here for long. If I'm not going to finish right away, this guy is sprawling, right? And I'm not gonna finish it. So I start transitions. Again, I'm shooting my double leg. I'm finishing the double leg. Right, once I'm here, now I need to again control him first. Now this is again where I'm taking my time, making sure he's not going forward. Because if I'm here, right, I just finished my double leg, going back. I just finished my double leg. If I'm just jumping up to get the pin, right, I'm not really focused on keeping him here. Guess what? He's gonna crawl forward. Right, he's gonna get his knee through. Right, maybe I got 2 back ones, 3 back ones, but I didn't finish the match because I was kind of rushing a little bit. And what happens is you'll skip people, like beginners especially, like 99% of the PSL will skip those steps in between. And maybe they'll get the takedown, right? Maybe they won't, but they didn't really focus on those tiny things. Like we're talking about right now, the knee and the hand, right there. Just like I said, they're only thinking about, like the destination. They're not really thinking about the stuff before that. I'm shooting my double and they're already thinking about getting a pin when you didn't even finish the double yet. They're already trying to go up to the head and finish the pin. Or like when in the front headlock, you guys know this me up pretty easy. When they're in the front headlock, they're here and they're already thinking about scoring a takedown. They didn't control really anything yet. They didn't set up the goal line. They just do this. What am I going to do? No. Just talking about a goal line. What do they do? And they get taken down. Everybody on the team. What? They do this. And then they just get taken down. You just grab it. They're already thinking about a takedown. They didn't even do anything to set it up. So that's what I'm talking about with what we just did before. So now we're here. I'm saying to myself, okay, I controlled him, right? He can't crawl forward now, which is his only way of getting out of it, to crawl forward, right? Or just straight up bridge as hard as he can. And I just am not really that great. Maybe I go over, I just let him off his back. Anyway, I'm controlling him here, I'm controlling him, right? As long as he's trying to crawl forward, I need to be in that mode where I'm just trying to control him. I'm not even trying to pin him. Obviously, it's great that if we can just lift this elbow a little bit and get our back points here, especially like with the close matches, not a lot of time. That's good. But again, the number one thing I'm thinking about right now is just control him, keeping him where it is. Okay, I'm here, he's crawling forward, Finally, he's like, in his head, he's like, okay, crawling forward is not working. Most of the time, what they're going to do now is switch to the other side. I try to bridge the other way, right? And then this is where we can really start to work for the hip. So, there's a million. There's a million little details here which I can't go over, like depending on where your hand is. Like if my hand's over the top, I'm going to do something a little bit different. If my hand's here, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Anywhere my hand is like on here, I'm going to do something just a tiny bit different, but the general idea is all the same. So again, we control them, right? When I have this claw, this is my best case scenario for me, like to get the pin here, especially when they turn away, right? So my chest is down, right? I'm not sprawling, like I said, he's looking at my left knee, it goes away from me. And now he crawls forward, gets his right knee side, right? He's on his stomach. I'm up in my base right now, right? I want to keep my hips and my chest as low as possible, but I can't do this. Right? So here, right? Key start, okay. We're going to work on the transition from when they turn away. So I have this claw, which again is ideal, and I want you guys to use the claw. Ideal position for us. So as soon as you feel them kind of stop crawling forward and go to rotate, Right, again, we have the claw, this is perfect. What he needs to do right now is get his left hand in between his hands. If he can get that left hand there, now he has, not that he's gonna get off his back, I still have this leg split, but now it's gonna be a lot for me to get him back to his, like, incorrect here to get our backwards. So I need to be aware of where he's going. You see I have this claw, he's on the side here, I'm controlling him. The moment he gives up, and says, okay, I'm gonna bridge the other way, this isn't working. Alright, I need to feel that, so start to go slow. I need to drop my elbow, or I can just catch his head. Alright, if I can catch his head here in between, like I kind of trap him in between his transition from bridging to his left to his right. Now bridge to your right. Alright, if I can just lift his head here, right, and now we start to use our legs like lifting, because he's flat and he can't crawl forward. Crawl forward. He's on his back. If he's on his side, now he can crawl forward. He can use his right leg again. He can start crawling forward. If I catch him in this transition, and I drop my shoulder, my elbow, like I said, drop my elbow and I keep him flat again. Now I can start using my legs. Maybe not hooking here, like I said, I don't really like that, but elevating, right, and lifting the head. And now this is, you see, you start getting the pin from here. And it's not gonna be that easy, unless the kid really just gives up. He's still gonna be bridging to his right. He's gonna be bridging back to his left, right? He's going back and forth. That moment where, again, he gives up on this and starts going the other way. It's gonna be like every time he bridges the opposite way, it's just gonna get tighter and tighter and tighter, like my squeeze and my ability to like keep his shoulders flat. So he thinks he's like abandoning one thing, going to the other, like, oh, okay, I'm good here, but he goes to switch, right? Now he's in danger of being pinned. He switches the other way, I'm sinking in a little bit more, I'm lifting this a little more. He goes to bridge the other way. Again, now I have his head really trapped, and maybe I can even start going over the top, right, and forgetting about the legs, and going just up to his shoulders, depending on like how strong the guy is. Just crawl forward in. As soon as he, hold on, pause me. So again, we were just thinking about the transition, Max. So drive your knee a little bit more. As soon as he starts bridging the other way, you need to drop this elbow to the mat. So go a little bit longer. When he bridges, the other way. So go, you're controlling him. Okay, now he's like, all right, it's not gonna work. Drop the elbow. Yeah. And you see you kind of caught him there. And you just, now you start elevating and just adjusting. You kind of gotta feel which shoulder's up, bridge a little to your, just relax a little bit, Max, bridge to your left leg. That shoulder's up, okay, you need to get your left shoulder down. Yeah, exactly. He starts bridging the other way, now you need to bring your weight back. Yeah. Just whichever way he's bridging, whichever shoulder's up, you need to put more pressure on that side. That's kind of the main idea. Go reset. Nice. Control the left knee. Just crawl forward, Max. Yeah, and he's crawling forward. It's fine. You just gotta follow him with the left knee. Right? As soon as he bridges, drop your right elbow. The other way. Yeah. Now again, you can start sprawling here and elevating the leg. That's exactly what you like fake. To fake and then snap. But snap, fake, like forward. You did this, you'll flip off forward. And then he reacts to that. Stand your feet. I don't even want you to. You don't even have to. Big step you want to put. That's right. Like I said, it's a little slower. It's not wrong, but there's a better way. Don't. No. Here. One. Step to your left. Yeah. But at the same time, Get the knee inside. He's crawling forward. You gotta see it. Stop him crawling forward. Good. You see, as soon as you stop him from moving forward, he gives up. Yeah. So Max, if you have that inside tie and out, you should be going already. If somebody gives you this position for a second, you should already go. This doesn't happen a lot. See what I mean? It doesn't happen a lot. I should already be going. They're always fighting inside.
Max like outside probably.
You do that, but
he likes the,
do.
no, he likes the, what is it? He likes the
Overtime. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you want.
Yeah, so as soon as they turn here, I'll just move forward. He's looking away, he's looking away, I'm catching it. As soon as he starts turning back, then you pull the head back the other way. But that's like, takes a lot of time and same thing, snap to the double sweep. Yeah, if somebody gives you this, you should be looking to score, right? Like right now. I want you to take more of a side step. Like you kind of step this side. Look at my left foot. If I'm snapping and going forward to the ground, I have this crazy angle and I just go pro. And if you really snap him hard enough, you'll just end up like behind him here and he'll be on his hands. When it gives you that go. Yeah. Go double.
From here?
Yeah. Throw your right hand across and just throw a double. Yeah, there you go. That is the number one, what's the word I'm looking for? Most underrated marathon that nobody ever does. Just double. You're here, nobody says you have to stay behind him. I don't have to stay behind him. He's fighting to stop, my legs are coming in front, you can drop. He's never gonna stop me. There's the double. Like,
You mean you told him to drop the
circle out front, throw your hand across, and then go double. Or just give him that one. Throw your hand, one hand. Oh my god. Keep your hands locked, you gotta move your feet in front. Yeah, go right there. Especially when he's leaning into you. Drop. See right? And now he's standing straight up, he's never gonna defend his double leg. And then turn. Circle front, go. Okay. And now that turns just your regular marathon into a back one turk.
I saw like people do turks and they
Yeah.
like